Are you guys seeing this? Battle Royale with this cord. Trying to win the battle. Trying to win the battle with the mic. Losing both battles. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I don't know if you can see me very well. How about that? How about that? I don't know. If you can see me very well or not. I just don't know. I just don't know. You know, I kind of like the wrestling with the camera. I think it adds to the ambiance we have on this very simple podcast. Hello everybody, welcome to Please Remain Seated. I'm your host for the evening, the Six-Wheel Cowboy, and we're ready to get this thing started. Episode 11. You know, I didn't have a good football day today. My Cowboys got beat for the first time in the season. They got beat. I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. Played your little Black Keys as the episode started, one of my favorite bands. I don't think you're supposed to do that on YouTube, but who cares? It's not like I'm getting paid for this. So, there we go. That dropped the new album called Let's Rock. The Black Keys is almost high-low and a little bit of Walk Across the Water. So, hope you enjoyed it. Great band. Check them out, the Black Keys. I want to have a great episode tonight. I got some really good topics. So much going on right now that we can talk about. You know, I'm a little bit of a reality TV fan, going way back to the 90s. Of course, when reality TV really got started. One of the shows that I have kept up with since the year 2000 when it began is the show Big Brother on CBS. And Wednesday, September 25, they concluded their 21st season. This summer-based reality show features a group of house guests living in a house and being voted out one at a time, leading up to one person winning $500,000. And this year, a guy named Mickey, or Jackson, he goes by Mickey, won the show, and it was a good season. I wasn't a big fan of the guy, but he won. And the show, unfortunately, was marred by some allegations of racism that were unveiled during the final show of the season, during the live finale, and really put a dark cloud over the finale, and I didn't like it. I thought it was once again a chance for woke culture to rear its ugly head and embarrass this kid. As far as I know, there's no footage of him saying racist things in the house. I've seen a couple of the YouTube clips where allegedly a word was used, but I didn't hear that word. I don't know what's going on with that, but I thought, oh my gosh, here we go. And now I read that CBS is looking at making some changes to the way it's cast. because of what happened with Mickey. I hope you guys can hear me okay. And looking at changing producers or something of that nature. So let's hope that I'm wrong about that, and CBS can continue with this great show without being completely infested with the woke politics bullcrap that we're seeing, because once again, there seems to be no evidence of racism, just an allegation. But in this world, an allegation is all it takes, and then you're thrown under the bus, essentially. So I was happy to see that. And hopefully you guys see me okay. I can't tell on this camera whether you are or not, but let's hope. So he won again. He really put a damper on the finale. He didn't even smile when he was getting the money. It was really weird, because right at the end, one of the cast members made these racism allegations. Very, very strange. So let's see what happens next season. Let's see what happens, and let's see how far this type of thing will affect that show. And I'm hoping not too much. I would mention real quickly that the Cowboys lost tonight, lost to the New Orleans Saints. I don't think the offense played well. I thought Dak Prescott played his worst game of the season. He was winning the over, but now he is not. I thought he was an average quarterback for some time. I still think so. And tonight's game proves it, as we have our first shot at a good team, and Dak looks quite mediocre. So I'm not happy about that at all, and I look forward to getting it back going against the Green Bay Packers, and hopefully getting back on the winning track after this loss to the Saints. So I'm hoping the Cowboys can bounce back. What else is going on in sports? Minnesota Twins, my baseball team, won the AL Central. I'm very happy about that. Very excited to see what they do in the postseason, and I'm hoping some big things are on the way for them. You know, as I watched the NFL today, once again, I thought, are we even playing football? Are we even playing football at this point? I mean, quarterbacks, you can't even touch these guys. You can't even touch these guys. You know, one of the things that I was very excited about earlier in the week was Troy Aikman came out and responded to a tweet that said Patrick Mahomes has 36% of Troy Aikman's touchdowns in 8% of his games, and Troy Aikman responded with, let me know when he has 33% of my Super Bowl championships. Great response from Troy. I think it's ridiculous that these guys are essentially playing flag football, the quarterbacks, and we really need to go back to a sport that is a little more physical. I mean, these guys are grown-ups. They know what they signed up for. It's ridiculous. Let's get some aspects of physicality brought back in terms of how the quarterbacks are treated. My goodness, we can't even breathe hard. I mean, I saw someone go by the quarterback and exhale, and he got a 15-yard penalty for unnecessary exhaling. 15 yards, because a little bit of his breath got in the same area as the quarterback. So that's 15 yards. So we can't have that, folks. We gotta have those quarterbacks protected. Come on, let's get over that. What else is going on? UFC had a fight card this weekend. Jared Cannonier was in the main event. I watched that. He looked good. He won. Cannonier continues to impress me, going from light heavyweight to middleweight, and he's ripped up, and really is going to be a problem for a lot of guys in the 185 division. That's really all that was going on in that card. In the UFC, we're getting ready for UFC 244, I believe it is. It will feature Robert Whittaker versus Israel Adesanya. Can't wait for this. I think I'm going to root for Adesanya, but I do think it's a tough fight for him. And if I was betting, I'd probably bet on the Whittaker side of that fight. But I will be going for Adesanya. And we can look forward to that fight coming up this Saturday, October 5th. UFC pay-per-view. Very excited about it. What's going on in politics? What do you think is going on in politics? The Democrats, once again, are trying to do something crazy. Now they're trying to impeach Trump because of a phone call that he had with, I believe it was the Ukraine president, and they're alleging that he tried to advance his political game using his office, essentially. I don't agree with that. I think the transcripts show that he was not trying to attack Biden for politics. He was trying to see what happened with Biden and his son and the guy that got fired, that supposedly Joe Biden had him fired to benefit his son. I don't think Trump did anything wrong to look into this. And I don't think impeachment will be successful. I know that it has raised a lot of money for Trump. I think $15 million since the impeachment announcement came forward. He has really had some great fundraising. Excuse me. And I think this will help him slide into an easy victory in the election. I think the desperate ploy that will tear away the fabric of anything the Democrats have left, as far as their center, as far as their non-fringe elements. I think this is ridiculous. I know that the impeachment popularity has gone up from 20% now. In some polls, of 50% of people supporting it. I don't think that matters. I think Americans want to talk about issues, and this will not fly. And it won't work, and it will escort Trump right back into the White House. I do not understand Pelosi or any of these Democrats that think this may work. I think it's ridiculous. And I think Trump is loving it. I think he likes that this is happening. I think he likes that this is happening. I think that it's exactly what he needed to solidify an easy win next fall. So, moving forward, let's see what else. If I can go back to MMA for a while, I have thought all about wrestling and its success in MMA, but you don't really see the success of the great freestyle wrestlers. And I'm thinking about Yoel Romero, Cuban wrestler, one of the greatest in the world, hasn't had the success in the UFC that Daniel Cormier or others have had. And I heard Cheryl talk about this, and I agree with him. That it may be because they did not do folk style wrestling or collegiate wrestling. When you only do freestyle wrestling, there's no incentive to hold someone on the ground. You get right back up, and I think that's what we're seeing. The college wrestlers are versed in riding time, holding people down, and I think it translated well to MMA. So I've changed my stance here. I do think wrestling is the most important component, but it's got to be American collegiate wrestling, not wrestling overall. Like freestyle, I don't think that helps MMA at all. So, give me your thoughts on that. It's a good time to mention, I really need you to share these videos if you like them. Share them if you don't like them. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs down. Give me some interaction, guys. Subscribe on YouTube. Hit me on social media, 6 Wheel Cowboy, across all platforms. it sure would help me. You know, something else funny I saw today is Robert DeNiro, the great actor, went on CNN. He's a big Trump hater, you know. And they asked him about Fox News and what did he think about Fox News and the fact they don't like him and they talk about him. And DeNiro says, F them. Except he didn't say F, he said the actual word, which I was going to do, but I don't want to shock anyone. Tonight, anyway. And he said it 3 times, the F word, on CNN about Fox News. And he talked about how we're in a crisis, and we must get Trump out of the White House, and it's the most important time in the history of our nation and all that. And I just don't understand why, excuse me, I've got to activate my wheelchair. I just don't understand why the left is so angry with Trump. The left is so angry with Trump. I don't get it. Trump won, he's the president. I think he's doing the best he can. I don't understand the anger that you see from the left. It's really funny, and DeNiro is a great example of that, as saying F them to Fox News 3 times on the air this morning. And then the CNN guy handled it well. He said, well, this is cable, so you can say what you want, but it's also Sunday morning. I thought that was pretty funny. It's also Sunday morning. Crazy stuff. You know, Bernie Sanders came out this week and had a tweet that said, billionaires should not exist. Billionaires should not exist. You've heard me joke about him being a Batman villain. This is another example. Where's this guy coming up with this stuff? Billionaires should not exist. His his fellow presidential candidate, party candidate, Elizabeth Warren, unveiled her tax plan this week, and it would decimate wealthy Americans. They said Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, would lose $73 billion under Elizabeth Warren's tax plan. That's just too much, people. What are we doing? Are we capitalists or are we socialists? Because I don't get this punishing people who are successful. I do believe in the wealthy paying more than the poor, but I don't believe in just arbitrarily punishing someone for being successful. And I think Bernie and those like him feel differently than me on that. I really think they do. They want to punish success. Crazy. I just don't understand why that is. You may see Beto O'Rourke, the dumbest candidate ever, give his speech in Denver this week. It was the same old usual thing. I'm surprised he didn't come out with come out on a skateboard when he came forward on his toward the stage to give his speech. This guy's a real idiot. The best part about this speech, though, is he had an interaction with a gun owner. A gun owner came forward and said, you're not going to take my guns, and I want you to know that. Of course, she got booed for saying that, and he went into his whole speech about you don't need those AR-15s, you don't need those AKs, and she held her ground pretty good. I thought it was kind of stupid because obviously you're going to get booed in the middle of that crowd, but I do applaud her for trying to stand up for Second Amendment rights. By the way, Beto's not coming for your guns, folks. Beto's not coming for your guns. So you don't worry about that. Guns are not going to be taken in a storm. The worry is they'll be taken over a period of time, an inch at a time. A law here, ammo tax here, things of that nature. These things don't happen in a storm. Nobody's knocking your door down and take your guns. the concern is that it'll be slowly happening. That's what we got to watch out for. Not Beto coming around taking guns. So watch out for little incremental change moving in that direction. Kind of like, I like to give the example of Nazis. Nazis did not overnight decide they're going to follow Hitler and euthanize the disabled and euthanize Jews. That happened slowly over a period of time. This is what will happen with our socialism and why we must fight back and make sure that doesn't happen. So don't worry so much about Beto taking your guns in a storm. Worry about slow, legislative, incremental changes that lead that direction. I hope you follow me on that. Well, another fact that's going to be exciting in the UFC is the South Korean card, which I believe will be in December. You've got the Korean Zombie, one of my favorite fighters, taking on Brian Ortega, which is just another, he's kind of, he's a good fighter, but he's overrated. He's a jiu-jitsu guy pretty much. He's got okay hands. I think that he was completely exposed by Max Holloway in his featherweight title bout. And I think TKZ, the Korean Zombie, is going to do that to him again. I look for the Korean Zombie in the upset on the South Korean UFC card. Look for that fight. Brian T. City Ortega, Korean Zombie. Ortega will be the favorite. I think Korean Zombie wins going away. Possible decision, but I think he might stop Ortega. And don't sleep on the Zombies Jiu-Jitsu. I just think T-City is not going to do well in that fight. So let's see what happens. Oh, we have great news in the movie world. Spider-Man is back in the MCU. Thank God. I've been waiting for this. My spider sense have been tingling ever since this happened when he was removed. I'm glad he's back. They came to a deal, and he's going to be back in one more Spider-Man movie, and I think one more untitled MCU movie. At least, possibly more if they can get another deal finalized. But for now, we got him for at least 2 films, so he will stay in the continuity of the Marvel Universe storylines. So I'm glad to see that. I'm in Oklahoma City, and one of the restaurants we have in our area that I'm really enjoying right now is Whiskey Cake. I went there with my family to celebrate my sister's birthday, and I'm not a big cake guy. But man, this cake, guys, this Whiskey Cake is delicious. They bring it out. I think there was like some guys playing the drums when they brought it out. Maybe they had like some tiki torches. Couple of Samoan guys were stomping around. When they brought this cake out they brought that fresh cream out, that whipped cream. This cake is unbelievable. I don't know what they put in it. I think maybe God sneezed in it. I don't know. But this cake is amazing. Kind of a toffee or a I don't even know how to describe it. But if you haven't had Whiskey Cake, you need to go and find this, because this stuff is absolutely amazing. And it's so good that I could go back and just eat the cake. And although I'm a man that, as you can see, hasn't missed many meals, I definitely am a fan of the Whiskey Cake. I think it is excellent, and I could go there just for that. And the food was good too. The food was really good. I'm glad football season, baseball season are going, guys, because I'm not looking forward to basketball. The Thunder are so bad. We're going to be bad because we're in a rebuilding mode. But I'm ready for that. I'm ready to support the team, and I'm ready for a bad basketball season. I think Sam Presti's kind of winning me over, And I think he may be on the road to slowly building us a winner, but we're going to be in for some rough times between then and now. So gear up now. Basketball's around the corner. I saw that Russell Westbrook had a press conference talking about how much he loved OKC, but how deadly they're going to be in Houston. It's just going to be so weird to see him not playing with us. So I'm not looking forward to basketball at all. Not one bit. I really think it could be a long season. You know, my favorite comic book guy is Preacher. And Preacher just concluded its 4th-season run on TV on AMC. I want to congratulate Dominic Cooper, Ruth Nega, the rest of the cast, Graham McTavish, on a great run. I love that show. I love the comic even more. And I'm so glad that Seth Rogen brought the show to TV. I'm very, very sad that it's going off the air now. So 4th-season run. Thank you, Preacher Cast. Great show. Really enjoyed having Preacher on the TV screen. So if you haven't caught Preacher, please look it up. It's irreverent. It may not be everyone's cup of tea, but check it out. I love it. I think it's the most moral show on TV. The Preacher is definitely my hero, and I'm glad that he jumped out of the comic onto the TV screen for that show. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to go over with you guys. You know, it's best time of year when fall comes around because we have football, baseball, and soon to be basketball all happening at the same time. So it's happy times around my place. So I'll miss even more TV shows because of all these sports. And has there ever been a time we had more good TV shows? I wish I could just plug my brain in when I go to sleep and watch shows in my sleep because there's no time to watch all these great shows. You know, they hit you up. Hey, did you watch Yellowstone? Hey, did you watch Walking Dead? Hey, did you watch Ozark? Hey, did you watch this and that? You know, I was coming out of the bathroom one day at work and somebody just tried to put a TV in front of my face so I could watch some show. It's like, whoa, wait a minute now. I'm not watching TV right now. But that's the kind of things you have to do to watch all these great shows. I'm kidding about that, but there are so many shows that we can't even watch them all. So many great shows that we can't even watch them all. When I was growing up in the small town of Oklahoma, I had 3 or 4 channels. And when it was on. So this, now we got Amazon Prime and Hulu and Star and Showtime and HBO and Epics and all these different Netflix and all the different services. Disney Plus is coming around. ESPN Plus. It's just more content than we can ever watch. Like makes me think of the great Boss song, the great Bruce Springsteen song. 57 channels and nothing's on. Well, now it's 577 channels and everything's on. Damn it! I can't watch all this crap. It's ridiculous. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm doing a podcast. Hell, I should be watching TV right now. I should be watching whatever, Daredevil, you know, or Jessica Jones, or any of the other shows that I've missed because there are just so many shows. The CW shows, the Green Arrow, Flash, all that stuff. You know, it's just so hard to keep up with all that. It really is. We are in the time of great gluttony of TV shows. Great gluttony of TV shows. So I know this is kind of a short episode, but I think it's been a good one, and I think that we all should take this time to prepare for the week and have a great week, and come back next Sunday and see what I'm talking about. Hopefully we'll have some progress on the Trump impeachment. I hope that he shuts that down. He released the transcript of the call of the Ukraine president. I heard nothing in there that was impeachment worthy. I think he's right in saying this is an absolute witch hunt and not going to be successful. I also think that Trump does well in crises. So I think this is perfectly suited to the way he wants to run for president. And I think that the Democrats are falling right into his trap by proceeding with this impeachment. And they're going to lose the House over it. I really think they will lose the House over this impeachment effort. Disaster for Democrats. Disaster, grasping for straws. This party's desperate. I don't recognize the Democrats. I don't recognize the Democrats. Who are these people? Who are these people? Are they, what are they, scrolls from the Marvel Universe? I don't think they're humans. What the heck are they doing? What are they doing? You know, some of you may have seen my tweet earlier today. There's a sound bite from the Oklahoma quarterback, Jalen Hurts, in which the girl interviewing him was complimenting him on his game and what the Sooners want to accomplish. And he said something like, it's a lot of money out there still on the table, and we got to play our best. And I tweeted, you know, we want him to read defenses, we want him to throw touchdowns, but we don't care if he knows the difference between its and theirs. Because, hey, I'm a grammar guy. I'm a writer. I'm a journalist. I cannot stand when people say, like, say you're driving by, you know, maybe you're rolling with, you're rolling through urban territory, and you see someone say, oh, look, it's a lot of people at Walmart. It's a lot of people at Walmart. No, there's a lot of people at Walmart. Not it's a lot of people at Walmart. I really can't stand that. It's fingers on the chalkboard for me. So I had to call him out for that. Come on, guy. There's a lot of money on the table. Not it's. Drives me crazy. I don't know why people do that. Crazy. Last week I got to see Hayes Carl over at Tower Theater. And that was very cool. Hayes Carl is an Americana artist that I like. He had a great concert. Had opening act Rod McClendon, I believe is his name, album Pinkville. Excellent artist. Again, if you haven't been to Tower Theater, really encourage you to. That was at movies. I saw Pulp Fiction there on Friday. So great to see the great Tarantino movie in theaters again. Tower Theater's really doing great things for very little cost. It's a great time. So get out to Tower Theater in OKC if you haven't. Really love Lucas and the whole crew out there. Steven, great place. Can't get there enough. Highly encourage you to go out there as well. It's a great time. And whether it be live music, whether it be movies, they have events out there. It's a great time. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up, but I really enjoyed talking with you and discussing these topics once again. Please interact with me. I think the only way we get this thing going is if we have that interaction. So subscribe, comment, like, dislike, all of that, and let's see what next week brings. I look forward to talking with you again. Hope you have a great week. Hit me up, 6 Foot Cowboy. See you next time. We'll go out with the Black Keys once again if I can get a little bit of them going. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Do the best.